Greetings. Today's video is going to be on what they call Tehodoki, which is basically removing a grip from your hand. If you watch from the lowest levels of playground kids running around grabbing each other's hands, to even like someone bringing their hands up or someone trying to get a secondary weapon, if your arm is controlled, you can't do nothing. You're reaching up to put a choke on somebody, you're reaching to grab somebody to throw them and they catch your hand. There's a lot of basic ways to be able to escape them. Helping me today is going to be Sensei George Harley from the Maryland, DC, Virginia area. So if we come in on the hand here, on the same side grip, some of the most important things to do is have a loosely clenched fist. And what I want to be able to do, there's energy in this hand being put into me. He's controlling it so I can't move it. What I want to be able to do with my core is actually step and open into him some, putting that energy back into him by turning my wrist and my energy into him to get his weight going backwards. From there, I'm going to turn. The thumb is always the weakest finger when someone grabs you. And you see the energy in my hand. My hand is not relaxed. There's tension in there. That swells my wrist up, gives me a little bit more room in this. From here, I'm going to simply turn it and catch this. And let's see if this hand pulls out. From there, this is going to pull him in to a strike. Once he's coming forward, this can quickly come up and strike. I'm going to keep my elbow there. If I release my elbow, he can move on me. I'm going to keep this so there's something behind. But bring this around to the outside of his elbow. Now I'm going to step and pull this into my hip as I cut down. And that's where I'm going to have control on him. And from there, you can do 1,000 things. So again, when he catches, quickly energy into him. Step and strike. Keep him away. Don't bring this arm out of here. If I bring this arm out of here, he can do some things. Keep this. You've earned this. Keep this. You've got different strikes from here. Keep this. Now, bring this to your hip. Rotate. That's what's going to lock him up to keep him under control. That was Uchimawashi, the very first one. If he grabs with a cross hand grab, same thing. Maybe he's thinking about punting. I want to put a little energy into him to try to get him going backwards. Right? This time he's going to move. I'm going to move my body and try to come in towards his face. He's going to push back, resisting that. When I feel that push back, I'm going to go with the flow and again get that lock that I had earlier so I can have his control here. One more time, slow motion. Cross hand grabs, energy, push, spin, cut. Keep that control. So I have control of him. Here. The next one is he catches two hands on one. There's a lot of techniques to do, but since he has two hands grabbing me and I have a free hand, we're going to learn to use that. Even if I'm hitting just into his arm, but if I can reach to cause trouble, I will. Coming in, catching my own fist and stepping backwards, pulling it to be able to get his hands free, to get my hands available. Right? So one more time. He hits here, immediately hit, catch, pull, and then I can be in a position to fight. The other one that I showed was when he catches there, I can put a little energy into him, step and hit. This time as I come forward, I'm coming up with this elbow. coming forward, hitting, and this faces to the sky, which allows me to come straight back down. The last one is we have one hand on each. Again, here, I want to put a little energy in both. This time I'm going to turn as I step using my body. I'm going to take his fingers against his own thumb here and hit that. Once that's free, I can be able to strike. So again, he catches me. 1, 2, 3. Taking him down. So from a cross-hand grab, a lot of times that you can get the technique and your hands are free. A lot of times people will start working on different techniques and different lockups or maybe different throws or different sweeps. But just remember that the whole purpose of this is once you've got your hands free to be able to strike, right? So that's the whole, he catches you, getting your hands free and being able to strike is going to be critical. So I want you to work with your students and start working with some training like that, right? So same technique, throw the hand free. Yeah, work on that there. Cool. You want to go this way? This way? This way? Yeah. Oh. Right. Just keep following away. I mean, it's cool, man. It's cool. It is cool. Back off, man. Free. So, very realistic situation. Moving around, things happen, your hand gets caught, maybe the person's punching in. All the principles still apply. The number one objective is to go against this thumb. If I pull against these 4 fingers, that's trying to fight 4 people. Even though he's a little bigger, it's just one person. Getting off of this thumb is just a simple twist, but just getting free. If I pull here, it may slip because I'm sweaty, but it's strong grip. Being able to turn this down like we did earlier and being able to strike. So when he catches that wrist, that punch comes in, I'm still in a position here to where I can do some things to be able to stay safe, all right? So one more time, we'll show you how this plays out here. Hey man, it's cool, it's cool, it's cool. Hey, it is cool, back off, man, back off, free. So again, got a situation where we're fighting. From here, being able to move quickly to get out of danger, getting this hand free so I can do certain types of techniques is going to be very important. Thank you.